Here are today's top stories and why they matter. Voters in Burundi are voting in the first legislative and local council elections since 2020. The ruling CNDD-FDD party, which has been in power for 20 years, faces growing frustration over fuel shortages, inflation, and alleged political repression. Though President Evariste Ndayishimiye will stay in office until 2027, Thursday's vote could reshape political dynamics. Why is this election significant? This election is a major test for the ruling party's grip on power. It comes at a time when several African liberation-era parties are losing support across the continent, as seen in Botswana and South Africa. Burundi's results could signal whether that trend is spreading further in East Africa. Observers say a landslide win for the ruling party may reinforce one-party dominance, while opposition gains could shake up the political balance. But with economic pressures mounting, the real challenge will be restoring public trust and reviving the economy, no matter who wins. Now to Nigeria, where the death toll from a devastating flood in Niger state has hit 200, according to the National Emergency Management Agency reports. Over 500 people are still missing in the town of Mokwa, which has been devastated by severe flooding since May 29. DW's Abiodun Jamil has more details for us.
The latest from Mokwa paints a grim picture. Floodwaters have receded in some areas, but the damage is extensive. People on the ground are telling DW that they have lost everything: homes, businesses, and even loved ones. The floods, triggered by days of relentless rainfall and the collapse of a nearby dam, displaced over 3,000 residents and wiped out key infrastructure. While emergency crew have shifted focus from rescue to recovery, many fear more bodies could still be buried beneath the rubble. Locals say this tragedy could have been avoided. They accuse the government of ignoring repeated warnings about the dam's condition and failing to invest in disaster preparedness.
And finally, US President Donald Trump has signed a proclamation reinstating a travel ban on citizens from 12 countries, citing national security concerns. The ban fully restricts entry for nationals from several African countries, including Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Libya, Somalia, and Sudan. Other countries affected are Afghanistan, Myanmar, Haiti, Iran, and Yemen. The Trump administration has justified these measures by pointing to inadequate identity verification systems and concerns over potential threats to national security. Critics argue that the bans disproportionately target countries from the global south and may harm diplomatic relations. And that wraps up today's top stories. For more sharp analysis and the latest developments from across the continent and beyond, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. You are watching DW Africa here on YouTube, and I'm Andrew Wasike.